Démarque van Hol. For this 100% Breton stage, the contenders for overall victory should take the race by the horns. Let's not forget that the last winner at the top of Mur de Bretagne went on to win the final overall standings.
Today should be lively. The race is over irregular terrain, so there's likely to be plenty of movement.
He was itching to have a go. He's already on the attack. A counter-attack already. The breakaway didn't get far. Watch out for counter moves. Attempt at a breakaway. He's trying to set up a counter-attack.
Use the high gear ratio when the tempo of the race picks up. The rest of the time, use the small gear ratio so as not to strain yourself.
There are no major difficulties today, apart from the finish at Mur de Bretagne. A 2-kilometer climb with sections at over 10%.
The breakaway riders are increasing the gap. They are not dangerous for the overall standings. We can let them go. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Looks like he doesn't want to let too many people get away, so he's got his team riding. The lead group is too large to work well together. It may explode into several pieces.
Acceleration. He must have been instructed to go for the polka dot jersey. I can't see them letting you get away. You might as well sit up. One minute for the breakaway. It's looking good. A good ruler, he doesn't really have a strong point that would scare opponents. A good ruler with not too bad a punch. He should still try to get away before the finish because he's not so fast in a sprint. He's a solid rider in the mountains and on the flat, perfect to support a leader. 1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work. He needs the road to rise to find a terrain that suits him. The flat, it's not for him. He is a pure ruler who relies on his power to tip the scales. Anyway, he doesn't have much choice given his qualities as a sprinter.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. The gap is widening. No need to panic, guys. There's nobody dangerous for the overall standings. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. Looks like he doesn't want to let too many people get away, so he's got his team riding.
The gap between the peloton and the escapees is stable.
Guys, don't forget to protect our leader. Communication is important. That's why we have team comm.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
"30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them. The break is still not done. It's difficult to escape today. New attack. Last time checked with a breakaway, 1 minute.
Collective fall. It may create gaps.
His qualities as a ruler are exceptional. You mustn't give a meter's lead, especially as he takes short climbs in his stride and has no interest in waiting for the sprint, given his lack of pace. The intermediate sprint is approaching. This will be the only opportunity for the sprinters to score points for the green jersey. Indeed, it would be very surprising to see them fight for the stage victory, given the percentages encountered at the finish.
Understood.
A good puncher and a good ruler. He must finish alone in order to win, because the sprint is a real weakness with him. He's a pure climber, able to follow the very best when he's in shape.
We've taken control of the overall standings. Great stuff. Keep it up.
He's a free element. He can upset the apple cart if conditions are right.
The breakaway is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. He is no longer the provisional yellow jersey. Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
He's a teammate without ambitions for the overall standings. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. You have 30 seconds on the peloton. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
Vas-y, Thibaut. Continuez comme ça.
You have 30 seconds lead.
Breakaway over.
Komm schon, Alberto.
Today's climb will be contested in Mont Contour. It's fourth category and it is worth 1 point in the climber standings. The riders will then enter the feed zone.
The peloton is 2 kilometers from the top of the climb. We need to score points for the polka dot jersey. It's essential if we want to strengthen our position as leader. Here's the positions over the last climb. Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standing.
The break is still not done. It's difficult to escape today.
Vas-y, Pourrito. Allez, Rigoberto. Allez, Alberto. Allez, les gars. Allez, les gars, courage. Vas-y, Alberto. Allez, Tony, allez, allez, allez. Vas-y, Alberto. Allez, les gars. Come, Sean, Burrito!
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Vas-y, Esta! Allez, les gars! Allez, allez, les gars! Allez, Carlos! Allez, Ryder! Allez, Galopin! Allez, Rodriguez! Allez, Peter! Allez, les gars, courage! Vas-y, Jean-Christophe! Allez, Arthur!
Okay, I'll protect him. So I stick to the wheels in front.
Vas-y, Tiblo! Vas-y, Quintana! Allez, allez! Come on, come! Vas-y, Tiblo! Vas-y, Dan! Allez, les gars, courage! Vas-y, Sagan! Vincenzo! Lâchez rien! Allez! Allez, Joachim! Allez! Allez, Mayoyo! Allez, Ryder! Allez, Micho! Vas-y, Tony! Allez, Micho! Allez, Spartacus! Allez, continue comme ça! Vas-y, Peter! Allez, les gars, courage! Vas-y, Robin! Allez, Marquis! Allez, les gars! Vas-y, Blanc. Allez, Mohamed. Vas-y, Romain. Allez, Rambo. Allez, Ferro. Vas-y, go, go. Continuez comme ça. Carmen. Tranquille. Allez, mets en cours. Vas-y, Nairo. Nairo. Vas-y, souris. Vas-y, Carlos. Vas-y, mon club. Vas-y, Allez, Pinot. Allez, les gars, toi. Vas-y, Joachim. Bravo, les gars. Allez, Quintana. Allez, Jimmy. Allez, les gars, courage. Vas-y, Ferro. Continuez comme ça. Vas-y, Nibali. Allez, Barclay. Allez, les gars. Vas-y, Vincenzo. Allez, Pinot. Allez, les gars, courage. Allez, allez, Quintana. Ok, Pierre. Lâche ça.
been dropped. The stage is too much for him.
The peloton will have left no hope to the baroudeurs today. Everything should be played out between the punchers and the favourites for the overall standings.
Okay, we'll relay flat out.
The last 10 kilometers. We are heading for a grouped finish. Try to take points for the green jersey. 10 kilometers from the finish, guys. Stay well placed to be able to tackle for the final short climb in a good position. Attack! For the moment, leave control to the yellow jersey's team.
He's moving onto the attack.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standing. Watch out for him for the overall. You've got to chase him down.
The peloton should sweep up the breakaway anytime soon. We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers. Another 3 kilometers and the lead riders will begin the final climb.
5 kilometers. With a small climb, it will be mission impossible to hold off the pack. He's asked his teammates to chase you down because you're dangerous for the overall standings. You're going to have to try and hold out.
Breakaway over. Right at the next turn and we're there. The renowned Mur de Bretagne. 2 kilometers at an average of 7%. The first kilometer is the steepest. The average borders 10%.
I'll give it my all to lead out the sprint.
Vas-y, Chris! Allez, Kiki! Oh, yes, Tigor! Allez, Nairo! Julien! Allez, Thomas! Comme ça, Peter! Allez, petit blanc!
1 kilometer and it's still undecided. Who will prevail today?
We're professional leaders. Come on, keep at it. 1 kilometer left. Give it your all. You never know.